hate to break the fishing news after Ramchuck, but I'd like to speak about the ice hockey.
Congratulations, you're one of the 13 listeners of the Real Life Podcast.
We just traded a migraine in for like an orgasm.
Might want to mark that down.
Yep. All of my projects are on schedule until they're not.
A member of the Nation Network of Podcasts.
About as funny as we're going to get today.
It's a good beat. I forget who made us this one.
It sounds at one point it's going to break into a DMX song. It's like, didn't it? Like, it almost...
I want this beat on like new audio clips because I like the beat that much. Anyways, episode 468 of the Real Life Podcast. Only 3 of the 5 of us are here today.
Yeah, this feels like a better late than never episode of us 3.
Mm-hmm. You sound good too.
My voice is gone. I was sick over the weekend.
A lot of whoops for the Bastards, maybe?
Oh, what?
A lot of whooping?
Oh, watching golf.
Yeah.
No, not quite, because I didn't have either Koepka or Rahm winning the thing, so that wasn't great.
Oh, Rory. What the fuck, dude?
Oh, I know.
What happened? He fall apart?
It didn't make the cut.
JT did.
I bet on him and JT. He is my initial horses in the race.
I had him, JT, Morikawa were my 3 horses. Bummer.
And I had Connor in the top 20.
Oh, I was heavy on Corey Connor's top 10.
I was buying his what he was selling.
I got smoked, but I made up so much betting on the Jays and Oilers this weekend that I didn't even care.
Nice.
I cleaned up. Shout out to our friends at Betway 19+. Please play responsibly. They're going to lock my account. No, they're not. I'm just kidding.
You've made too much?
Yep.
I've built a nice little nugget to blow on the playoffs.
Oh, yeah?
I'm very excited.
There is something.
Emotionally bet with.
Yeah. Betting for fun. So for me, there's something about like I lost on the Masters, won on everything else, came out even, but I still feel good. I'm like, yeah, had some big wins in there. Ignore the losses. Had some big wins.
I had to do a shame refill.
Those are never fun.
The game against the Ducks.
Yeah, that cleaned you out.
I had pretty much everything coupled with over 5.5 goals.
They hit that though. Oh, they had to go like individually score. Oh,
yeah. 3-1. No bueno.
Yeah, okay.
So then I was more conservative against the Sharks. Shouldn't have been. Gun shy.
So, yeah, I did a big parlay, like a parlay that was 110 to 1. Because I picked the correct score in the parlay. I nailed it.
That's real nice.
I nailed the correct score, but missed out because I needed a Kane point and one more Draisaitl point. So I was sitting there and it was 5-1. And Draisaitl did that spin backhander to Kane for the breakaway.
Yeah.
I was losing my shit.
Kane had so many chances.
Yeah. And I missed
I bet on the hat trick. That was my own everyday bet was Kane hat trick. 29 to 1. That would have been some units.
Connor McDavid hits 150 points in that hockey game. Yeah. I shared this on ON Everyday. Yeah. If this was the only year he ever played as an Oiler this season, he would be top 50 in all-time scoring for the franchise. And he'd have more points than like Dave Semenko, guys who played here for like hundreds of games, like Andrew Cogliano, Rafi Torres.
My favorite was one more time.
Rafi Torres.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right.
My favorite was the tweet from George LaRock that came out this morning. Okay, in 13 seasons in the NHL, I got 53 goals and 153 points. Connor McDavid is crushing my numbers in one season. Kid's pretty good.
And he was on a level against San Jose, too. That was one of those games where, like, 5 minutes in, you're like, oh, Connor's feeling it.
San Jose was just thinking about the beach and golf, and that is it.
Also, Erik Karlsson can't win the Norris. I'm team Frank Saravalli on this. He sucks defensively.
He's like a forward.
He is. He's never back. He turns the puck over. I don't think he stopped and started once in that hockey game. He's like
that's
bad
like 30 minutes. So who gets the Norris vote?
Yeah, you
Morrissey?
Put on your cap.
Morrissey?
Oh man, who does?
Matthias Ekholm?
Yep, that's who I'd vote for.
That
definitely big time. He's my vote for everything.
Who would get it?
He's my Conn Smythe vote too.
I think Morrissey is honestly a decent option. I don't hate Adam Fox in New York. He's got good numbers.
Kellen Carr probably hasn't played enough.
Yeah, Kellen Carr hasn't played enough games. But like, oh man, the Norris I think is going to be really close. Vinny Darnay, yeah.
Charlie McAvoy?
How about a guy who's is he still top 10 in even strength points? No, never mind. Darnell Nurse has fallen off. He can't win the Norris now. Oh no, never mind. He's tied for 9th in even strength scoring. Darnell Nurse for Norris.
There you go.
That'd come with a nice raise.
Oof.
Yeah, why not?
That'd be vindicating right there.
How about, I'm looking here, Dougie Hamilton, 2nd overall in points. 73, hell of a year for Dougie Hamilton.
Yeah, he's quietly had, like, a
Dougie
really
likes
good
New
year.
Jersey.
Yeah. Quinn Hughes in Vancouver's had a great year, 73 points
Rasmus
as well.
Dahlin, 72
Ooh,
points.
that'd be. I like Rasmus Dahlin. I've
Yeah.
always had a little.
Brandon Montour, 72 points.
Yeah.
Isn't
so-
that fucked?
Where did that come from?
Think of all the good defensemen Anaheim's just like wished away. Like,
Florida. Oh yeah, Anaheim.
There's
yeah.
some D-men having some
They
really
gave him up for like
solid
a 4th round pick or something to Buffalo.
and they lost Shea Theodore in the expansion draft. And
Yeah.
Anaheim's just a mess.
Our boy Tyson Berry, still 14th in scoring amongst defensemen.
Hell yeah.
He's dragging the Predators into the playoffs.
Big game tonight for our friends down south.
They're toast. Like,
Yeah.
and
They had to
honestly,
win. Yeah. Losing to Chicago and then losing to Vancouver.
So think, if they would have just taken care of business against Chicago and Vancouver, they would be 2 points clear of the Jets.
Yeah.
But also, they're like the hockey purist in me doesn't want them getting in. They have 37 wins in 40 games. How the fuck can they be in contention for a playoff spot?
How many OTLs they got?
16.
Yeah. They're just OTL geniuses.
Like what?
They're like so underwater as a losing record.
Collecting Bettman points like crazy.
30 and 43.
They don't
straight
deserve
up.
it. But they've lost but it's all 1-goal games, right? Like, well, obviously overtime losses are, but like, yeah, it's the team just tuned out Daryl.
But Winnipeg's going to get in, it looks like. So
Limp in.
there is
They are
a
limping in.
Connor Hellebuck's carrying them in.
Limply.
You said before we started that the Oilers might play Winnipeg.
So here's the sticky part of this
The
situation.
reality is it's highly likely. Well, it depends how Seattle does against Vegas.
So if Edmonton wins out,
Mm-hmm.
no one in the Central can catch them.
Yeah, it's
Colorado
it's a
can't
two-horse
catch them
race.
if you win out.
It's all in the Pacific.
So it's in the Pacific. Vegas plays Seattle. If Vegas wins both those games, okay, then Edmonton can't catch them no matter what. Seattle's going to stay locked into that top wild card. We're getting Edmonton, LA, round 1, starts in Edmonton.
Mm-hmm.
If Seattle wins out, all of a sudden they leapfrog the Kings.
Yeah, that's right.
But if Seattle wins out, they leapfrog the Kings, but that means Vegas doesn't win another game, and Edmonton
Yeah, that's right.
would leapfrog Vegas, and we'd get Edmonton, Winnipeg.
Yeah.
So,
How's Mark Stone's back can handle all that leapfrogging?
see, he's fucking skating today?
Well, dude, obviously.
So annoying.
This is what we should have done with Evander Kane.
Oh, Jake, he's been healthy for a month and a half. How can you say that?
So is Mark Stone.
Seattle is 1-1 against Vegas so far this year.
So I think,
They lost 5-2 and then won 4-2.
vibes-wise, I'd love to hit the road and go to LA. Wink.
Seattle would be fun.
Seattle would be fun, too.
Seattle would be sweet, but Seattle doesn't seem like. Oh, we have to leapfrog. We'd have to tie Vegas.
Yeah.
And Colorado have to win.
No,
if
no,
we
no,
only
no, no.
won.
Run us through this time.
If both the Oilers, if the Oilers lose out and the Kraken win out, it's Oilers Kraken.
Oh, yeah.
So, and also hockey wise, Seattle's the best matchup. So there's a part of me, kinda, that goes, maybe you lose a couple here.
Rest the boys.
Rest the boys.
Low load management.
Let Seattle go win a couple games. Of course, none of this will matter if LA wins a couple games, because they've lost 3 in a row. They're spiraling.
So so no one in the Central can win the West?
Colorado can, but they got to beat Edmonton. If Edmonton beats Colorado, then it's done.
So if we say we lose to Colorado, say we lose and win. So we only get 2 more points.
Oh, wait, no.
And Vegas loses to Seattle twice.
Yeah.
That would push us first in the Pacific,
Mm-hmm.
and that would put Colorado first in the Central, but also win the conference.
I missed the fact that Dallas and Minnesota each have a game in hand on the Oilers. So if Dallas wins out, they'll end up at 108. Oh, but if
But is there
Edmonton wins out, they're
is there a
1-9.
reality we can win the Pacific and play Seattle as a wild card team? Is what I'm trying to paint.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. That's all.
So that scenario could be, this is probably so entertaining for people listening. Edmonton beats Colorado,
yeah.
but loses to San Jose. Okay? So now Edmonton's at 107 points. Vegas loses twice in regulation to Seattle. That would put Edmonton first in the division. Then Dallas has to win out. Wait, no, because then in that scenario, Seattle wins twice and jumps. Oh, no, LA and Dallas would then also both have to win out. It's fucked. It's so fucked.
All I want to say is if we play LA, we can hold on and play LA, and we have home ice that's already guaranteed.
Yep.
I'm telling you, somewhere between April 21st and April 23rd, the return of the Ohtani boys could happen.
I'm ready.
Shout out to our friends at AMA Travel.
AMA Travel can
like-
ensure.
Last night I
Always
watched
see
him hit a
Ohtani.
dinger, and I had dreams of being there again.
I think so the Oilers, a series against LA would probably start.
We'd be against whatever. There's that window of time where Anaheim plays against KC.
Yeah, because the Oilers series would start on, let's say, the 17th next Monday.
Well, if it's
game 1
yeah.
on the 17th Monday, game 2 on the 19th Wednesday.
So the game 3 would be Friday
that weekend,
in LA.
yeah.
So it's either the Friday or the Saturday. So Ohtani boys could be either on the Friday or the Sunday.
Yep.
Probably the Sunday. The Sunday between the two
Sunday
games.
fun day, little rosé.
Which is,
Ohtani
you know
boys.
what's good about that is it's not a work day.
Yep.
So we can
Day of
actually
rest.
truly have a day off
Yeah,
and do it right.
that'd be excellent.
You know your face is probably up at that fucking stadium, right? You're
I
gonna
don't
scan
care.
your ticket and
I'm gonna get
arrested.
another Ohtani jersey. I'm gonna get a Ohtani Japan jersey.
Yeah.
Called it our Ocean's 11 moment. So
It
is
was
this
our
your
Ocean's
Ocean's
11
12 moment?
Yeah.
I just I pulled it out of the Ohtani just getting ready for this out of the closet. And I had a random mustard stain on the shoulder. I gotta go take care of.
Get that dry cleaned up.
Yep. Should I dry clean it?
I dry cleaned
Oh shit.
my Play La Bamba jersey from Jasper finally to get all the blood off it,
Oh yeah, well, that's different.
and it
yeah.
worked. So it get.
But would
mustard
you?
out.
But
I would dry clean that.
would not put it in the wash at home.
This one, but yours is like a game. Like yours is a different level than this.
Okay,
one.
I might have to. Okay,
Like, this
I might have
one's
to
just
intervene.
one- this
It
one's
might
just
already be in the
deep
wash. If I can stop it, I will.
I just don't think the wash will get it out. If I'm being honest, it's a dried on mustard stain.
Yeah, I hope it's mustard. I don't know what else it could be because I only wear it to baseball games. See how he laughed? It's the funniest joke he's ever told right there, folks.
He's got a lane.
It is.
Well, what else would be yellow?
My guy
He's
loves the
literally
water
losing
work.
shit. Oh, God. Is this like a fetish?
I think it might be.
He is the wizard.
Oh man, just because you set it up so good.
Did he though?
No, yeah, you're just trying to find a way to talk about piss any chance you can. Mm-hmm. Poor Amber.
Wow. Got rubber sheets on the bed or what?
Yeah, Jesus.
Fuck, that was good. That was funny.
Yeah, audience of one there, I think,
bit.
folks.
Yep.
So the vibes of saying that when there's only 3 of
The
us.
wizard may be
not as
gone on
good.
TikTok, but not in spirit.
So that's exciting. Yeah. So yeah, we're hopefully we're just waiting here. Hopefully our friends at AMA Travel can help us.
I'd love to go to not Winnipeg.
to not win. Yeah,
Bus ride.
It is a long bus. ride.
hockey wise, I don't like the matchup against LA, but fuck it, they're playing like
I
shit.
fear no
and
one.
Yeah, man. How can you? Yeah, exactly.
Plus,
you
to see
you're
the
gonna have to play
ocean
LA.
again.
You're gonna have to play LA at some point, anyways.
Yeah. To be the
Yep.
best, you got to beat the best.
That's right.
Beat the West, you got to beat the best. Sure, I like that.
I'm sure that's what he said.
That wasn't what I said. But
Oh,
like,
is
that
that what you
also
said?
works.
What'd you say?
To be the best,
Oh,
you have to
said
beat the best.
the West, you got to beat the best. Whatever.
I mean, that kind of works. Colorado is defending champ, so I'll give it to you.
Yep. Yeah, it does work.
There you go.
Sure.
Can we talk about? So my Twitter has been just going fucking insane the last.
You were so
15
passionate
hours.
about this that you
know.
texted me about it last night.
I don't know.
You don't normally text me about your own tweets.
No. Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it. I'm
you a
surprised
shreddy?
there's a lot of fuss about it.
Oh well, yeah. Like, because for me, it's just so straightforward.
no-brainer
okay.
to
So
me.
what is this dust you talk about that appears in the shredded cheese?
Totally
sawdust.
Yeah.
See, that I can't. I don't know that I subscribe to that, but there is that powdery remnants on shredded cheese, pre-shredded cheese,
Like-
so that it doesn't stick together.
There is no thing more annoying in the world than cleaning a cheese grater.
Do you have a dishwasher?
What?
Yeah, I'm a dishwasher guy.
Do you have a dishwasher? Do you own one?
Top rack.
No microwave, and you're telling me no dishwasher?
Do you
either?
think the dishwasher gets all that cheese out?
Well, I give it a. I've got a brush and I go a quick one and then in the dishwasher.
I got one that's like a cowbell.
Yeah.
yeah, no,
So I gotta like get my hand in there, and then my knuckles are getting
that's not going to work.
Don't
Like,
you have a
We need to
brush?
upgrade your situation.
a brush. I get a brush to clean
But
Crawford's
what is the
bottles.
situation, Tyler? So people that don't know.
Okay, so I just tweeted yesterday, late last night. Sorry, I'm going back through. I really did reply to a lot of tweets. I forgot I
you
did this
did.
much. I said, pre-shredded cheese is dumb as hell. Buy the block and shred it yourself like an adult.
What about a medley? A cheese medley, a Tex-Mex, if you will.
See, no, like just buy a block of fucking cheese and shred it. I don't understand.
I'm
It
with you,
tastes like shit.
So-
it's usually more expensive.
Just buy the cow and skip the whole step of everything.
turn
All your
it out.
dairy.
But no, so here's my beef is like people keep using like the young person thing on me, being like, oh yeah, you wait till you have kids and then you want to shred cheese? Like, what do you mean you don't have, you're not trying to wipe your own
Do
ass?
you ground your own beef?
No, but that's different.
Is it? Little meat
I mean, I
grinder?
think so. I think it is. Because that's like, it's way more rare to just get a slab of meat
Yeah.
presented to you like
Used
that.
to be the way. I remember at home we had a meat grinder.
I would like to have a meat grinder. I would like to grind my own.
Yeah,
but
they can
I'm just
ground a
not there yet.
sirloin. Yeah, fair.
But
Fair.
here's what I've got. I got one of these babies. I never worry about shredding my own cheese. It's like the Olive Garden spinner gun. Tell me when you've had enough, and never enough.
And it comes out so nice. It's fun. Like
Comes out
I'm
great.
not opposed to it.
See, so like I have this. So you buy the block of cheese. First cheese related meal you make, you just grind up half the block. It takes you 30 to 60 seconds. Put the little lid on the container, and then boom, you're done. And this little part, the grater, it's on Amazon, by the way. Cheese grater with container. If you're interested, use the promo code Tyler.
Name of your sex tape?
Then you just put it in the fridge, and all your shredded cheese is in there. It's higher quality cheese, and it's cheaper.
Yeah, I don't like how the pre-shredded melts, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, like if you put it, the thing I like about shredding a block of cheese and then having that is, let's say you're making tacos or a burrito. Okay, you got your ground beef in there, and then you sprinkle the cheese, and the shredded cheese from the block will melt on the hot meat. The pre-shredded shit will not. It's got all the preservatives, and you gotta like microwave it or do something to get it to melt.
I appreciate the people's angle where they're very lazy. I too am lazy. But with the spinner gun, I'm not worried about shredding my cheese.
There you go.
Oh, I just do not like cleaning our cheese grater. But that means I'm grating cheese though at the same time. I'm impartial on it.
It's a superior product, block cheese.
Yeah, I could probably buy that.
At Matheson Fan Club just tweeted me, said, fuck you.
Well, reasonable.
Yeah.
Makes sense. And then I saw the tweet from Yegwave that said, getting reports that someone is stuck inside the silver balls, the Telus balls.
Yes.
And I said, protesting the existence of shredded cheese. Smart.
I would love to know how that person got in there.
Well, there's little cracks in between the balls. So clearly, he had the on the ingress, if you will, he had the luxury of gravity to help get him to slither in, where he was fighting gravity to try to get out of it. Is my guess.
Well, because once you're in, you're right. Because if he got in on the top, which is apparently what happened, then yeah, you couldn't climb up the inside of it.
Like,
to get
was
back
the
out.
goal to get in there, or did he fall in?
No, it had to be. Like, you have to want it.
Like, I've never inspected him up close, so I don't know what I don't know what we're dealing with here. But I did see Yegwave again. 26-year-old man who got stuck inside the Telus balls in Edmonton on Sunday has been charged with criminal mischief over $5,000. Insider fact, the fire hall that showed up is my buddy's fire hall.
Cool.
They had to cut a hole in it to get him out.
Yeah.
Hence
They'd use the
damage.
jaws of life, didn't they?
That I don't know. But they had to cut a hole in the Telus balls to get him out. Hence the damage over 5,000.
First off, I didn't know. Like again, I didn't know you could get in. Now that this has happened, I'm honestly like surprised it didn't happen earlier.
I am too. But now there's a hole in it, so you can just come and go.
Right,
as you
because
please.
it's not as
do
easy as you think.
Probably not.
Yes.
Probably not. There's no way. What my question was when I saw this going on last night is, how long was the guy in the Telus
It's an hour and a
balls
half. I thought
before he realized he's fucked?
Oh, yeah. So like we know
it
the
would have been
time.
like 2 minutes.
But like, is he scurrying around like a mouse in one of those oil things
Yes.
where he's like slipping and he goes, "Oh my god, I'm stuck."
Yeah,
Fucked.
that was a trap laid by the lizards to trap a human,
The lizard. People.
and it worked.
It did. Nailed it.
I would like to know the answer to that. You're saying 2 minutes. I bet you he was in there for a solid half an hour, being like, okay, how long till I call the authorities?
Because you'd be like, I can get out of here. I think.
Oh yeah, you have to. Yeah. Before calling the cops, that's fair.
Because then
Or
you're like, then the
yourself.
panic sets in that you can't get out, and now you're stuck in the Telus balls. And then was he by himself? Did he have buddies that just left him there? I have so many questions.
It really doesn't make a lot of sense.
We should bring him on the podcast.
I'd love to know.
I would love to do a sit down if someone knows the guy.
Someone found. I saw someone on Twitter that found his Facebook page.
I love that.
For some reason, his avatar is him peeking out of the Telus balls.
Well, you got to now, you know.
So was it a PR stunt?
Yeah.
I'm surprised it wasn't some sort of a protest.
Against?
Just whatever, really.
Yeah. I'm imprisoning myself in the Telus balls.
Yeah.
I'm going to go imprison myself in that big misshapen egg behind Roger's place.
That would be very easy to get out of.
Yeah.
Also, didn't the cities or Rogers, whoever, spend like $180,000 on that piece of art?
Probably.
And it's just like PVC pipe.
Modern art is not cheap.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what it's made of.
I bet the Telus balls, I'm going to look it up right now. Cost of Telus balls. I bet they were outrageous. $600,000.
Telus balls are fine, especially when you can compare it to the giant blue circle in Calgary.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is
The location
literally
is just odd.
like like that's not gonna. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's weird.
$600,000 for the Telus balls.
That seems... But
I should become an artist.
the thing is, they're small, right?
What?
Like as a collection, it's not that big. If we're spending $600,000 on something, I would have liked it to be like twice the size of that. Like real significant.
I guess I don't know my cost of materials on putting one together, one of these, you know?
Yeah, no, neither do I. I'm just saying.
What's the markup?
That
what's the
feels like one
margin
of
on
those things.
$600,000?
If you're an artist, though, like the cost of that, you get a contract like that, and you're like, I'm charging big time. Like this is my shot.
Some of that stuff, though, like Jay said, I probably should have been an artist. Like there's a guy I always see comes up on TikTok, and he's just got canvases in his garage and swings paint around on a string, making whatever. And then he flips those for like $5,000 each.
People know you can just do it yourself, right?
Yeah, but like you got to have the garage
like grating
and make
cheese.
a mess. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You're paying for somebody else to do it for you, essentially.
Yeah.
And that's a premium.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. It's a good point. People are still replying to this cheese thing. Someone just tweeted me.
What kind of pepper do you have at the house? Do you have ground pepper or do you ground your own pepper?
I mill my own pepper.
I have, like the pepper
got
thing.
the-
Turn around and
I'm just trying to think of other things in life where there's.
I just feel like it's one of those things like, I don't know. The product is more superior. People keep being like, I don't have time to do it. I had Amber last night because I was like, we're making nachos. It's like 9 o'clock. I said, fire up the fucking stopwatch.
Why didn't you get her to film this?
I should have.
Because you feverishly grating cheese for 30 seconds would have been hilarious to watch.
Even at a normal pace, 30
You weren't
seconds.
you weren't going at normal.
I was going at like I wasn't like speed running it. I was just going at like just going.
Is there like a world cheese grating competition?
I don't know. But in 30 seconds, I did about 3 cups of cheese.
3 cups of cheese.
So in a minute-
I don't even know how to quantify that.
In a minute, you could do 6. 6 cups of cheese should last you a long time. And people were like, oh, my children, you don't have kids. Make your kids grate the fucking cheese. Jesus.
Oh my God,
Gonna
dude.
pump them full
Gotta
of
teach 'em.
preservatives?
Gotta teach them young.
They're going to cut themselves.
Crawford could cut cheese.
No, she
If
does.
she's got one of the spinners, she could do
She
it.
cuts the cheese, but not with a grater.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
Amen to
Crop
that.
dusting.
Kids, am I right?
Yeah. Who among us?
So Gregor put up a poll today because, of course, he wanted to piggyback on something I started. And the results are 68% in a block, 32%.
But the funny part about that poll was, what did Frank say? That's the funny part.
Well, now Frank, because Frank is very much pre-shredded. He says he's never.
Oh, that's not surprising.
Frank says he's never shredded his own cheese once.
I am not surprised.
And Frank's now doing the whole, well, it's an American thing. If you ran that down in America, 98% by pre-shredded.
98%.
No.
Just like hot tubbing. It's only a Canadian thing.
Yeah, it's only a Canadian thing, according to Frank. Also, like people, again, I've been passionate about this, but I'm also kind of doing it because the engagement's good and it's funny as hell. Danger Suede is like pissed. Danger Suede, and he's like going in on people. Yeah.
Danger Suede is a man of expensive tastes. He also, he was defending you on your pasta and tomato soup thing.
He was, and I respect him for that.
I'm actually going to make it. I'm going to see what people are arguing about.
I guess it's not like
I had it again on Sunday.
It's probably not bad. Like it's just that, or what do you add to it?
Just tomato soup and
It's not thick enough. Is it?
It's make it with milk.
Because like you rattled David Quadrelli so badly with this that he brought it up again today.
Why? In what context?
Well, because he asked me, he's like, which side of the cheese thing are you on? I'm like, I'm with Tyler. Team Block. And he goes, I can't trust that guy after putting pasta and tomato soup.
Is he Team Block?
He is Team Block.
Okay, good. But the point is it's runny. You eat it like soup with a spoon.
Yeah, but like it's not like pasta sauce is thick.
Yeah, I'm not trying to replicate pasta sauce.
So
you're coming up with your own.
So you're just saying pasta is noodles in your tomato soup. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, this is all about wanting
It's
soup.
not trying to make spaghetti with tomato soup as your sauce.
No,
we're going to call this camping minestrone.
I like that. This is all about wanting soup, being in the mood for soup, but needing more substance than just soup provides.
You want to carb up?
Carb up. Have
Rice goes great in tomato soup.
Rice goes great. Like, you know what? I actually think if you had some pasta noodles in there and add a little pre-cooked rice.
Yeah, rice is your go-to.
That'd level you
tomato
up.
and rice is.
But rice isn't enough substance.
Oh God.
That's just grit. It's like putting a handful of sand in there.
Wait, you don't cook it?
How do you cook rice?
I just eat it straight.
I'm a master at cooking rice.
Really?
It is an art.
Do you have a rice cooker?
No. I go old school. And I only measure using my fingers as well.
Whoa.
Like
it is a
one
feel
grain at a time?
No, like I know the tricks, like how much water to put in relative to my knuckles.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's old school.
The water to rice mixture is important.
I make a lot of rice at Castle Milk. I use it for everything.
So you do not the minute, you do the long.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's the good stuff. Okay. Wow.
I'm not a big rice guy.
Wow. Shocker.
I make a lot of fried rices. I find that to be a very easy meal to make.
So this is what I don't get when you guys are just like talking shit about me. Is it actually a shocker or are you being sarcastic?
I'm being serious.
Because I was gonna say if my reputation is bland flavors, rice would be up there for me.
Yeah, but it's outside of like your level of complexity.
Well,
if you can't put it in boiling water for 4 minutes and it cook.
Yeah, because there's a science to making rice.
There's a science to making rice.
Yeah.
Unless you go minute rice, which you probably don't have the patience for.
I'm a little bit surprised that you don't make rice because I just figure based on your baby palate that just chicken and rice would be a go-to.
The flavor profile, it fits perfectly. I just feel like to you, rice might seem too adventurous.
No, I just don't like it as much as I like pasta.
I love rice.
I love rice too.
It's so good.
All the time I eat rice.
When I go to Oodle Noodle, it is shout out to Oodle Noodle. Get your Oilers Nation stickers at any location, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a noodle guy over a rice guy. Every day of the
Well,
week.
when it comes to noodle, I am noodle over rice. But once in a while, I'll have a rice dish. Once in a while. But I do love rice.
I love Oodle Noodle, but when I go in there, I want noodles because I cannot make those as well myself as I can make. Like I can make a solid fried rice, no problem.
That's fair. That's a good point.
But like a Tokyo glaze, little sriracha in there, double the beef if I'm feeling frisky, can't do it.
Had it last week. Had the leftovers before Thursday's real life as well. You missed that one. We tried to call you mid-podcast.
Oh, did
What
you?
was that for again? I don't remember.
Chalmers was like something about decals. And then he's like, well, I like how Jay's Broncos deckled.
Oh, yeah.
And we were like, oh, it's not deckled, Charles. And he goes, it is.
It's going to be.
He goes, it is. You just you don't really notice them. And he was like adamant that.
Yeah, he was
Bronco.
adamant you have nation decals on
And he was
your
like, I'm
Bronco
gonna fucking call him to prove you all wrong. And we were like,
God. Did he bring up baseball, the home run derby?
Uh-huh.
Fucking asshole. You're supposed to wait till this week.
Well,
Because I got to have a chance to talk about it.
He was in your corner.
Oh, no. The only reason why he is because in our group chat, they're in my corner.
I was not in your corner until he said that they're going to give you a metal bat.
Oh, yeah. I'm doing steroids. I'm getting the most juiced up metal bat.
So
Ever.
once he said metal bat, then I'd change teams.
But I always said I'm using an aluminum bat.
You're gonna have to piss in a cup before this.
Look, he's laughing. Oh, it just writes itself, doesn't it, Tyler?
Oh, you walked me into that one too.
So, just for Tyler's humor, I will piss in a cup. It won't be used for anything
Yeah,
but his
Tyler just
pleasure.
wants to keep it at his home.
You can put it on the shelf in the studio. He's going to get tissue. He's crying.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so he said metal bat. I changed teams. I think you can do it.
If it's,
I'm still
it's
saying
320
no.
down the left line. So if I just pull the snot out of it, I still don't know if I can. But I am going to give it my all. I still have to go to a batting cage and try to hit 50-mile-an-hour pitch.
The way
we should do
Chalmers
that.
described it as you getting like one of those pitching machines or somebody that throws BP with a metal bat, I feel like you can do it.
That's so funny. I always change his tune because in the group chat, he was so anti me. And then my buddies were just like, are you kidding me? Yeah, I totally think Jay can do it. And then my buddy's like, yeah, give him this bat. He can do it. It's a $600 bat.
And you're gonna go buy a $600 bat.
There's like 4 of us going to pitch on it.
Your buddies are really invested in seeing you hit a home run.
Well, I think they want to come and attend the BP.
Oh, I got you.
So
We'll all be in the nation box drinking beers.
I plan on taking some cuts too, though.
Oh,
we all,
I'd
yeah,
love
it's-
to take
yeah,
some
we're
cuts.
having an afternoon. I just got to try and hit a dinger. That's all.
I think you can do it. I feel really good that you can do
like,
it.
It's a big poke, though. Like I understand.
And it's a tall fence.
I know that's the
But
thing.
I've also seen you hit a golf ball. I know they're completely different, but you
I can
tattoo
generate.
those
I can generate. Like I can shoot a puck hard. I can.
That's what I mean.
I can hit a golf ball far. I can hit the snot out of a softball.
And with a high end aluminum bat.
I think I got like the wrist hinge to at least try to get the bat speed needed, provided I can hit a decently fast pitch and actually get around on it to pull it. Mm-hmm. A lot of variables. Like I'm the only one. I'm cautious. I'm optimistic. I believe in my abilities to do it, but I'm also like understand that like there's a lot at play here to try to pull it off.
How many pitches are you giving yourself?
Fuck, unlimited, man. Until
see.
I
Okay,
throw
so
my back out.
That's almost what's changing my mind on this. Because at some point you might catch one.
I think he's going to do it with an aluminum bat, like a real, like when I used to play slow pitch, again, granted, completely different, but you had a really good aluminum bat, you could smash balls.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I think that's why I think it's doable.
We'll see.
We shall see. I'm excited for that day.
I'm excited for it too.
Yeah, we need
I
to
think
pick
it'd
the
be
day.
Yeah, we got to talk to producer.
We
Maybe
could
in
be out
June?
we could be out in the outfield snagging fly balls.
I love shagging fly balls. That's the
Me
best.
too. That's what we'll go out there. It'll be great.
Yeah.
I would love to be someone who's just full-time job, a major league team, you know, like bullpen catcher, and I'm just the guy who shags fly balls. That'd be
Probably good living.
Good living. Okay, before we keep going on, got to give some love to South Island Pico. SouthIslandPico.ca, promo code Nation20. You can use that in store and online. You can just walk up to the counter and be like, boom, Nation20, and they'll be like, all right, 20% off your order.
I got to order up again because I gave away a bunch of pies because I'm converting. And once people have one, they go, oh, I need to go get those. So now I'm sans pies again.
My cousin from Moose Jaw is coming up this week, and he's like, we have to go buy some pies. I have to come home with a bunch of pies.
Beautiful.
Streets are talking to Moose Jaw. And stay tuned. I think there's going to be a fun contest we're going to be doing with them here shortly.
South Island Pico?
South Island Pico.
Nice. Good.
Nation 20, go get a discount.
All right, we'll be right back. Okay.
I do want to know which I'm going to try a new flavor again.
Oh, you've been
We're going
mixing
back
it
to
up.
South. Yeah, we're going. I want to run the gamut.
Watch the Masters this weekend?
Of course.
You happy or? I like Rom. I didn't bet on him, but I like Rom.
No, I do like Rom. Yeah, no, it was entertaining. What was really entertaining is how like the midfield made a mad run and kind of made it interesting. Like Rom, like he kept it together and he put his foot on the gas, but like any kind of slip up, like Phil Mickelson to come and finish second was
He's very
amazing.
unlikable to me, though.
Yeah, but still, you gotta respect the game. And like, yeah, there's a lot of guys. Like Spieth was on a bit of a heater there. Like, there's like all these awesome storylines that were developing. Should Rama falter, and he didn't. He played well.
I saw a lot of pylon memes yesterday.
Well, but did you see Ekblad today? So George Richards down in Florida asked Ekblad about it, and he was like, "Oh no, like I was actually rooting for Brooks, and like we kind of patched things up. We're on good terms, and I actually bet on him to win. So apparently they're boys now.
Because his odds going in were like probably I think he was like
40 to 1.
40 to 1. Yeah. Fuck, he just melted those last 26 holes.
Yeah,
slow melt, and then like a full on meltdown.
Yeah. But that was a great sports Sunday because the Jays game that day was electric as well. That was awesome.
Ohtani home run too.
Ohtani home run, Jays down 6 rip, come back.
Big
Chapman, best hitter in the league right now. Then it's actually
Jays are 1, 2, 3. Are they not in hits?
Yeah.
What's their record now? Are they above 500 now?
I think they started on a 10-game road trip, and I think they are 7-3 or 6-4. I think they're 6-4. I have to do a Jays pod in an hour, so there is that. Exciting news on that Jays pod as well. But anyways, it was a great sports Sunday. That's that weekend.
6-4, Tyler.
6-4, yeah. Masters weekend is like the start of spring. Like I'm itching to golf now.
I know. I went. So you know what I did yesterday is I had to do a little bit of work. So it was nice. Though I kind of liked the breakup, like getting up at like 6:30 in the morning and being able to watch the Masters. I kind of enjoy. But that break between round 3 and 4, I had to go. So I went to my little cafe I like to go to and just pound out about 45 minutes of work. And I brought my sticks with me and I went to Victoria and I hit balls.
Ooh. It's open now, hey?
Yeah, it's open, yeah. Because I had the itch. So I had to go hit balls.
We should go like after Thursday's real life or something.
I'll tell you, man. So I bought the extra large bucket, 110 balls, which I'm like, oh, this is not. Holy fuck, is that a grind? I didn't hit them all.
My buddy has set up one of those nets in his backyard. We were out hacking balls on the weekend. It was fun.
You had a sim out there too?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Like a TrackMan?
He's got just no, he didn't go that. Just a Garmin is less than $1,000, and he set up a TV in his garage so you can kind of like follow along with where you're at. It's fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Does it like work well if it's under $1,000? Really?
Yeah, it works great for what it is. Like, it's not a TrackMan, but for what it is, I think $850 he spent on it. Works great.
We'll have to when a Victoria or Riverside open up. We'll have to do a.
We say this every year, then we never get around to it. It's disappointing.
We have to do it.
I'm committed to golfing more this year. I want to get reasonably shitty this year.
It's always a good goal.
Yeah.
I feel like I've had a breakthrough because I've not been myself for the last long time, but I think I've figured out what I was doing.
I think I've dialed in my irons a little bit just from hitting at the sim. I know it can be misleading hitting on the simulator though, and I do think because I went to the outside driving range last week for the first time, and I was all excited at the simulator because I felt like I was hitting all my irons like 8 to 10 yards further. Okay. Then I went outside and I was like, I don't think I am. Shit. Simulator was messing with me. But anyways, we could have 7 days from now, Oilers playoff game.
I know, man.
Could be happening.
It's always been a dream of mine to play golf. And then, I guess I could have done it in the last couple playoff runs and then go to Oilers playoff game after. Same day.
Be a hell of a day.
Oh,
driving in today, I'm also looking forward to going to the Riverhawks games.
Oh, man, I know. It's just
so
so
building
good.
every day. Oh,
it's so good. Just, yeah. I got to make sure Jared secures hopefully we still have our box this year. I think we do.
Yeah. It's great.
It's always fun. Stay tuned. We'll give it away a few times this year. It's
100%.
fun family experience, fun buddies experience.
And if you've never been, just go. It's a great way to spend like a Saturday afternoon.
If you want to get your son on,
yeah,
we got you want to get a tan.
Get there early and get yourself a beer bat.
Oh yeah,
the drinks are reasonably priced there. Like all of it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, the food's good now. Like they've leveled everything. They've just leveled everything up there. It's great.
Yep,
it's great. And the product's good. And you know what's cool? If you haven't done it yet, is at the end of the game, they let kids and anyone just run on the field after. Like that's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's neat.
Even if you're not 5 years old, it's fun.
Mm-hmm. I really got after it at a couple of Riverhawks games last year. We had a great
I remember
time.
being at the one when you got after it.
Yeah, me and
you didn't even remember me coming to say hi to you.
We put in a shift that day.
Yeah, you did.
It was probably with the baseball game mixed in, that was probably a 10-hour shift.
Some good work.
Yeah.
I remember you had a beer bat and you had a Caesar in front of you, and the waitress came by into the box and was like, anything else? And you were like, another double Caesar. And as the waitress walked away, Steph was like, or Miss Bagmilk was like, he's good. And you were just you didn't even notice. You were just like,
What does she know?
you were in the zone.
Whatever.
Real good. Real good stuff.
We got, speaking about playoffs and events, it's going to be watch party season here right away for us.
Yeah,
Are we allowed to announce or no?
Yeah, I was going to say, are we allowed to?
Maddie, can we announce our playoff partner?
Boo.
Boo, marketing. Boo.
I was with sales guy Jared. We do have a verbal, but I will honor the process. A well-known
Stay
Edmonton
tuned.
establishment.
Yeah. Well-known Edmonton establishment.
It's going to be fun.
And we're going to be doing watch parties on the road.
When the others are on the road.
When the O's are on the road.
Road watch games.
Away game watch parties.
Yeah, away game watch parties.
Yeah. It's going to be fun. Maybe some ON Everydays live. I don't know if that's a thing.
I think maybe one a series or something.
Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't mind doing that.
Yeah.
It really gets me in the playoff mood when I'm out and about.
Yeah. So if there's game 6, maybe do it then, and then you can do some. Well, you can do a home game, but the game 6, if there's a game 6, you could host it. Should be in town. We'll only do the 2 games. Series, 2-game portion.
In terms of us going out and doing live
Potentially,
shows on the
hopefully.
road. Exciting. Yeah, I really hope they play LA now. I've changed my tune. Otani will do that.
You just want to see those waves again, you know?
I do really want to see the waves again.
Jay needs that $600 candle.
Yeah.
We got to go back and get it.
Actually, yeah. Shit. I'm getting a lot of flack for not still not getting a push present.
Push present.
That's a gift you give your partner for pushing out a child.
I've never heard of that.
That makes sense.
It does make sense.
I committed to it, and as I should, and I've just been a little slow getting to it because I've been thinking about what it is I should get. But maybe it is that candle.
Maybe. It's
But
right
at
there.
the same time,
shipping that thing's probably going to cost you $600.
yeah. She wants to get it herself. She set a goal to get it. All good. Sorry, it's a lot of personal life stuff there.
We rolled through the topics I had written down. I had 4, and we did them all in the first 40 minutes. That's what happens when we don't have the 4th voice here to give an extra little bit of input on things. I wonder what I was hoping Chalmers would have came in firing with something on the shredded cheese.
I also wanted him to.
Oh, you have some bizarre take on
Now that
it.
Jay's
I know.
back, I also want to hear them argue about the bat thing.
Yeah.
Well, I just find
And
it
also
so
to
odd
see
he's
his
on-
face when we said, nope, there is no decals on the Bronco.
He's also demanding that
That's
he
wild.
designs his own line of nation gear, by the way.
Yeah.
So he was like, I want to wear more of the stuff you guys make, but I don't like any of it. So you guys need to let me, hook me up with
Oh,
someone.
yeah, wants a 3/4 zip or something.
That's where
Yeah.
the 3/4 zip thing came from.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He's like, I need a 3/4 zip and I want to design it, but he doesn't want to pay for it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. He laid out these plans last week and then probably 3 people DM'd him that they want a 3/4 zip.
And
And then
thought
it turned into everybody on the internet wants a 3/4 zip.
Yeah, it turned into the city of Edmonton had a referendum and they voted that they all want nation quarter zips. I would rock one. It'd be cool. I'm not against it
If
at
we
all.
don't do it, Chalmers is going to trap himself in the Telus ball.
But yeah, he was like, I need to be put in touch with someone who can make me custom nation gear because I want to start wearing it more. I was like, what?
I'll believe it when I see it. He's got to see it through. He's got to see it through. He's got. It's funny. Like all of a sudden, it just he's kind of he must be in between projects or might not have as many projects on the go. So he's got some free time.
Yeah.
Because he has never called me more in his life than he has in the last 3 weeks.
About nation stuff or just about
Just
life?
say, about clothing, about batting practice. Like he's like, man, are you into it? Are you into it? Like this is pretty exciting. I'm like, yeah. I mean, he's like, you're not saying too much because I'm like, I don't want to. I don't want to be. I'm not sure if I can do it, so I don't want to be talking about it all the time. It's like, yeah. It's I think I can. Fuck
I
it,
think you can too.
I can do it. Fuck it.
I think so.
We're doing a Brothers Nation golf tournament again this year, right?
That's the plan. So you'll find out more about that probably May-ish.
That's one of my favorite days.
It's a good
I
day.
love nothing more than cruising around on the cards and just bullshitting with people.
It's a
We
good
usually
day.
do that in August,
It's
right?
great.
Yeah, normally late August.
That is a great nation day.
Everything TBD on that.
Because
Always
forward
working
to
on
it.
it.
playoffs first.
Well, we're going to be playing until June, so
June what?
whenever the end is.
I think the cup
Man,
final.
it's
I think the cup final slated to start on the 11th.
it's tough
Mid-June,
not to.
November.
It's tough not to be
I'm feeling bullish.
optimistic, man. It's
I'm feeling super bullish.
It's like how we played the Kings the last couple games. The only thing that's annoying that's just gonna, well, it depends, I guess. Well, no, we will have to end up playing them. Is like Vegas gets Mark Stone back. That just adds just a little bit of layer of complexity or more of a challenge. But their goaltending sucks and the D's whatever. So, and he's
fear
only
no one.
that's only 22 minutes of the ice you have to worry about.
Jack Michaels had this tweet. Regulation losses for the Edmonton Oilers. In their last 13 games, 0. In their last 14 games against the Pacific Division, 0. In their last 24 games with at least a 900 save percentage, 0. In their last 21 games against the West, 1. In the 19 games with Matthias Ekholm, 2.
I fear no one.
God, yeah, back home, man.
He's come in and quieted everything down.
Impact player, man. Like
And-
it's just we were like that is it was just so evident we were missing a piece like him.
I want to give a shout out to our friend Landon as well. Did a deep dive on Instagram. Deep dive. And we have got confirmation of the Swedish All Labs team.
Is it a recent photo or an old photo? Is he Oilers?
No, not with the Oilers, but I imagine the guy maintains. Bless you.
You okay? Oh, another one coming. Jay sneezed off mic, though, so that's what we call growth.
Bless you, times 2.
Oh, you know it's so cute. Anytime I sneeze around Crawford, she goes, "Achoo!"
Really?
That's cute.
Is she like
gotta be
words coming out
cruising
yet?
everywhere.
She
now, huh?
turns 1 today.
Today's her birthday?
Today's
Wow,
her
happy
birthday.
Wow.
birthday, Crawford.
11:40 a.m. today.
Damn.
She's cruising around now?
Oh yeah, she's buzzing. She can say hot dog.
That's adorable.
Hot dog. Yeah. So this morning, that's what on the baby monitor. She wakes up. That's all she's saying on repeat.
Heard hot dog tight?
Oh yeah, she drives him crazy
I was gonna say, how's hot dog?
because she just really invades his personal space. But he's accepting to like he's very tolerant with her. She can say dada, mama. She can say Eva's first name, Eva, and then so her grandparents.
not the last name though. Yeah.
No, her grandparents are
They're working the old tongue for that one.
Polish.
Yeah.
So grandpa in Polish is Jajo, and babcia is grandma. She can say Jajo, but she's like obviously like Jajo. What else does she say? Oh, she can say no because we tell her no a lot because she's always
Mischievous.
getting into shit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else she can say. I think that's it. Oh, and hi.
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 That's a really good vocabulary.
She's building a
Building
repertoire.
a repertoire. We got to get a Nuge in there.
I'm shocked she is or no F bombs yet or anything because
Oh man. I was playing online video games with Frank Saravalli and his kid, and the F-bomb is flying in that household, if you can believe it. It was
from all parties.
oh yeah.
And you whooped them too, right?
Oh, I just beat the shit out of them in MLB The Show. I felt so bad. It was like the 4th inning. I had to stop trying.
Well, I feel bad, man. No mercy.
I know, but and the reason I let it get to that point is because Frank was talking mad shit earlier in the week, and he was like, "My son's so good. My son's gonna beat you, and I'm gonna beat
proud
you."
dad, proud
blah, blah,
dad.
blah. And I was like, "Yeah, you wish." Not
You
even
put
close.
yourself in the game or what?
No.
I
Would
mean, I
that be? Is that something you'd expect from me?
I'd do it if it was me.
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's your brand.
No. Okay.
I would, but like I'd be like 6'6" in my version. I'm just gigantic,
huge.
smashing
You're
balls.
Ohtani.
Otani. Yeah.
Oh man, I love Ohtani.
So
I hope we
close.
see him.
All we need is LA to win. If LA wins out and Seattle loses once, then we're good. Because that's another possibility in all this is LA could win out, but Seattle could also win out. Edmonton loses
But if
out.
Seattle wins once and we win out, we would have the tiebreaker against Vegas. So
Yeah.
we would not play. We'd
I'm-
play
yeah,
Seattle.
the more I look at this standings page in front of me, the more nervous I am about Edmonton Winnipeg.
Oh man.
At least they have Mitzi's, Tyler.
But what are you worried about Winnipeg?
Hellebuck, he's so good.
Just because he
but
did it, what, 3 years ago?
Team and
He's unreal right now. Like
they
it's
could
crazy.
be like they should be better than they are, but
Yeah.
it's just one of those years where it ain't clicking. So
The vibes suck in that building. Like watching it on TV, the vibes are never good there.
In Winnipeg?
Yeah. I don't like the vibes on TV in that barn.
I'm gonna ask my friends at there's a company there we partner with that maybe they can get us tickets. Because I'd be more worried about trying to get into the building.
The bus ride alone would suck.
Yeah, it's a long bus ride.
We can just drive.
But have to.
Split it up, 6 hours each. Bing, bing, bing. We're there.
Is it 18 hours?
No, probably not that long.
It's a haul, but I don't know if it's 18 hours.
Got to be a haul. Just fly through Saskatchewan, though.
Oh, stop Moose Jaw. Say hi to Mac, the moose.
Is he back?
Oh, he's
Did
back.
something happen to Mac the Moose?
So he got vandalized, and then so there was a whole kind of preservation movement of Save Mac. They did save Mac, and then there was an international beef with Mac and this other giant moose in Norway that took the crown of the biggest moose in the world. So Mac got some improvements done.
Got a lift.
Got a lift, bigger rack.
It's always good.
Rack augmentation.
Yep.
Bigger rack now is regained title of world's largest moose. It's a big deal, man. It's a big fucking deal.
Oh, I can see the crane putting the new rack on.
Yeah. Yeah, Save Mac. I bought a shirt as part of the movement.
Really?
Mac's, yeah. Gotta save Mac, man.
Funny. That's
He's
good.
very adorable.
I'm working on a guest for us for Thursday's pod. I'm trying to find someone who can really come in and hype us up for the playoffs.
Cowboy
Working
Chris?
with some. That would be great, but I doubt it.
Give me the ilk of guests you're trying to get.
Former Oiler.
Former
Ryan
what?
Smith. Alex Hemsky.
No.
John Burkhardt.
I had from my days at TSN Ryan Smith's number in my phone. And
But it's an Edmonton number.
Yeah, he got a new number.
Yeah.
So gone. I would have tried. I did text him. I think
Next time we're in Nashville, we'll find Smitty.
Find Smitty, yeah.
That's the mission. If they're playing the Oilers, there's a chance at least. He'll be around. And say, Smitty, give me your number, bro.
Speaking of Ryan Smith, talking about Ryan Nugent Hopkins, I'm a big fan of Nuge. Always was and always will be. It's just how he plays the two-way game. I think he gets overshadowed by the other players, which is not a bad thing. He's a great player. He's responsible. He plays PK, power play. There's no better person to have on your team than Ryan Nugent Hopkins.
Of course.
One Ryan to another.
Man, it's... And he's not stopping.
No.
He's not stopping.
That's the craziest part. And I've kind of, again, all year, and I've made this point before, I kept in the back of my head kind of being like, when's he going 10 games without a goal? Like, I just felt like it was coming, right? And the pace would even out, but it's not. He could legitimately, if they play him against San Jose in the last game of the year, he could hit 40 goals this year still.
Can I just explain the charity thing better, Tyler?
Please do, because I was confused.
Okay. We're donating a dollar per point to the Edmonton Humane Society. That's all you really need to know.
Yeah.
But the bet only came about once he hit 100.
Yeah.
So that's where the confusion was.
So when Bag Milk explained this thing,
On Oilers Nation After Dark, I was hyped up.
and on Oilers Nation Radio, which is where I heard it,
Oh.
you were like, Nuge just hit 100. For every point he gets from now to the end of the year, me and a group of people are donating $1 to the Humane
So
Society.
Tyler's like, why are you donating like $4?
I was like, okay. I was like, that's good. Like, you'll get probably $40 if there's a group of 10 of you. Like, nice. But I was kind of like, doesn't seem.
yeah, I
like
didn't
it.
explain it well.
So now
$1 per point.
103 now is what you're at for
That's
your
where we're
donation.
at.
And if he gets 5 more points, you're going to donate 108.
There you go. There's
right.
probably a group of,
Even how you phrased it, I thought it was for every point north of 100.
I know.
I fucked up.
But
It's
now we're now we
$1
get
per
it.
point, all of them. As
like, yeah, shit, I'm in.
collective.
That's $6.
There's probably about 10 of us now doing it.
Nice. So you're going to raise like easily over $1,000, obviously.
Yeah. So if
good.
you want to join in,
Shout
slide
out
on
to-
into my DMs. We're
That's a
gonna raise some money
great
for the
local
Edmonton Humane
charity to
Society.
help because they always need it. You always hear about an influx of our dog cats being donated. They're like, it's good to help them out.
Yeah, I think it's probably a group of 10 of us. So
Yeah.
if you want to join in, slide in my DMs. They're open.
Yeah.
All right. And Nuge is only shooting 18.8% this year. Like, it's higher than his career, but not like insane. It's not like he's
not
like
crazy.
23.
It's a good shooting percentage, though. You have to be honest.
Oh,
But
yeah,
it's,
like
it's
healthy.
not. It's not. Yeah. It's.
But he's
not-
also zipping it this year.
It's not. Oh yeah. He's got a good shot. He's always had a good shot. He's never used it.
But even if it goes down to like 13%, he's still probably going to hit like 28 to 30 goals next year, which is great.
And no points on the power play the other day for those whining about it.
Our even strength king. But yeah, people love
Even strength and a shorty.
Yeah. I saw some other guy who was like, he was on TikTok. That's what the kids are on. And he was like ranking the 3 biggest power play merchants in the NHL. And it was just Draisaitl in all 3 spots. I thought it was funny, but it also irritated me.
I don't understand why people, like, they still count.
Yep.
It's not like we're talking about shootout goals here.
You have to capitalize on the power play to win hockey games.
Yes.
If it was that easy, everyone would do it, is always my response to that. Mm-hmm. There you go.
Yeah, Nuge could hit 40, though. A little luck.
3 goals away. Just need a little bit. One more big
luck.
game, Nuggie. You're right there.
Oh, for sure. He's got a Hattie in him at some point here.
Hasn't had a Hattie all year.
He's due.
He is
He's
due.
absolutely due.
Him and Kane.
Before we wrap things up, should tell everyone that the new tees are up at nationgear.ca. Hashtag ON oil up, baby.
And the year of Nuge tees, those are moving.
Yeah, those are moving.
They are moving, which is great. I love the oil up theme.
Me
I
too.
actually, we should have thought of it sooner.
I have gotten multiple DMs from people asking for oil up in a hoodie form.
Yeah, we do need them in a hoodie form. Which flavor did you get? I went white and orange.
I think white and orange is the best.
Yeah, Orange Crush. I know we can. Damn it.
I heard a thing I was cruising Twitter, Tyler. Are the Oilers wearing their dark blues in the playoffs?
I've heard a rumor.
The Navies? They did that last year.
Yeah, they didn't want to wear the orange, though, last year. Made sense. But now they got the royal blues back, and they're still going to go with the dark navies.
Rumor I heard is the team is contemplating
Sell more
going
jerseys.
They're going navies in the playoffs on the ice, and they're going to encourage everyone in the crowd to go orange again, which is why the Orange Crush theme from 2017 was on the tip of my tongue.
But I'm going to have a fresh blue jersey to wear.
Well, so
very
that's what I don't
confusing.
get is
Very
you're going to
confusing.
tell people, if you're coming to the game, wear orange when you don't have an active jersey that is orange.
Yeah.
So you're telling people, wear old jerseys to the game. What?
Or don't wear a jersey. Then that even doesn't make any more sense.
It should be royal blues in the stands.
Yeah. And I'm
Royal
gonna have a
blues on
fresh
the
one.
ice.
I need to wear it. And I'm gonna.
If they don't do royal blues, I'll be pretty irked.
I'm wearing my Ekholm. I don't give a fuck. And it is blue.
Yep, no, that's fair.
But I might be inclined if they're wearing the navy to get the darks to maybe get the dark blue at home, and that's where they get me. That's where they maybe win. But that's not orange in the stands. It's very confusing.
Sports Closet can help you out with all of this. Proud
course.
sponsors of the Sports Closet Studio. That's why we got the little Connor McDavid jersey.
So my 2. I like to normally pick 2 jerseys I wear for the playoffs and rotate them. So I'm going my Costin and my Ekholm.
Oh, I was gonna ask if the Letestu's coming back out.
I normally bring it up, but you know what? I think it's time.
I think that should be your elimination.
We've
game.
entered, yes, if it's real dire.
Yeah.
But I feel like we've entered a new chapter or a new level. I shouldn't say chapter. We've hit a new level. So that means I have to hit a new level. And
Fair enough.
Sports Closet got me the next level royal blue jerseys.
Anyways, we have white and orange oil up shirts and
Oil up,
black
baby.
and blue. $35 at nationgear.ca. Order them now. Don't wait. Year of Nuge tee. New Leon tee. Fucking phenomenal.
Fucking phenomenal.
It's awesome.
Nuge tees are buzzing.
They are flying. Makes
The
me so
playoff tees
proud.
are too. Like
Playoff
crazy.
tees. Oh, no, they are too. Yeah,
It just makes me so proud.
Like a proud papa.
It's like Nuge could go down. Like he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be the longest serving Oiler. Is that how it kind of projects out?
Yep.
Because I don't know what Kevin Lowe's game's at, but he is the current record holder.
Nuge tomorrow, by the way, game 800. Ryan Nugent Hopkins tomorrow.
So
800 games, all in an Oilers jersey. He will become the 5th player to ever do that.
what was Kevin Lowe at?
Kevin Lowe, 1,037.
Wow.
8/16/24.
And he
so.
spent some time in New York. Okay, that's impressive. So wow. Okay. Yeah.
So
So he's still
3
got some
more
more to
years?
do, but it's
3 more full
doable.
seasons.
And he's got what we have. Oh, we have 7 more years in Nuge, do we not?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is year 1 of the extension?
Yeah. So 400. Yeah.
This
1,200.
year 2?
He's gonna be like 12,
year 2.
1,300 games as an
Year
Oiler.
2.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. It is crazy. And
That's jersey retirement.
so in the next 3 seasons,
Nuge will have his jersey retired.
that's my take on it. If
I'll
they
be there.
win a cup, Nuge will be the one they make an exception for to put him in the rafters because he won't be Hall of Fame.
Nuge for Hall of Fame.
You don't think he wouldn't qualify for Hall of Fame, eh? Fuck, that sucks.
Not
Yeah, you have to make an exception for Nuge.
Yeah.
Have to.
Like Smitty got Ring of Honor, but like Nuge is surpassing Smitty in terms of like
Find someone who doesn't like him.
community love.
Well, and the thing with Nuge compared to Smitty, again, the caveat I kept saying with the retire the number thing is got to get a ring. And unlike Smitty, he potentially will never leave. So if he commits his whole career here and wins here, he's got to go up.
Just like yeah.
And if he's the all-time leader in games played,
Yeah, there's just so much there. Like he'll be the first Oiler like to start and finish career as an Oiler.
Yep. It'd be something. Also, in the next 3 seasons, we're probably talking about Connor McDavid passing Yari Curry and moving into second all-time in Oilers scoring behind only Gretzky.
Do you think catch Gretzky?
Yeah, 100%. If McDavid plays his whole career here, he'll finish with more points in an Oilers jersey than Gretzky.
Do you think so? Connor needs what is it? Hang on, 5 points to get past Steve Yzerman for the most points in a season by someone not named Mario or Wayne. Think he gets there?
He's got to do it.
2 games, you have 5 points.
You got to think he wants it.
Yeah, and here's the other thing too. I know a lot of people are like, oh, are they going to sit him against San Jose? You
only
play
played
San Jose
16 minutes on the other day.
Yeah, you play San Jose Thursday, and then you have Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You've clinched home ice, no travel day, and your series isn't going to start till Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
So, like, what if your series doesn't start till Tuesday? Do you really want Connor McDavid having a full week between games ahead of the playoffs? No way.
So the thing you need to check that's going to have bearing on this is what Crypto.com is got booked for events.
Yeah.
Because they had a punt a Kevin Hart thing last year or something like that.
Yep.
Because they limped. They
Because
just,
are the Lakers and Clippers not both going to the playoffs as well?
They're going to the play-in at least. Okay, upcoming events. All events. There is some WNBA stuff in May, but April's actually open. Wow, that's
they
really-
probably left it open for playoffs for all the teams.
Yeah.
So, okay, well that's good. Smart planning. Good. So yeah, we Monday or Tuesday. No
I can already
weird
taste
Wednesday.
the celebratory ramen outside.
Make it happen. All right, that's going to be a wrap on this week's edition of the pod. We'll be back on Thursday, hopefully with the full crew.